Is your latest fling just pretending he's left wing? Is your date pretending to be woke just to get a quick poke? The latest dating trend is called wokefishing, where people pretend to be progressive in order to lure potential partners. Yikes. Lying about being over 5'5" is one thing, but that is really terrible. Somebody changed that joke. Dating expert Alex Meller-Brook told the Daily Mail that singles can protect themselves by either asking their dates to elaborate on their views on issues like feminism and climate change, or by waiting to share their views on those issues so dates can't use them to manipulate you, which sounds like a fun evening. Or you could meet them at a hip downtown cafe, then see if they smash the windows. My idea when you're with a date, turn on Don Lemon Tonight. If they don't immediately run from the room screaming and throwing up, then you probably found someone who will throw vegan burritos at cops with you. Wow, that was tremendous. All right. Wow. Mailing it in today, people. Michelle.
Yes.
This is not new. I mean, woke fishing is what all guys did to pretend that they cared about you were talking about when we really didn't. Go to an animal rights concerts, climate change rallies in the 80s and 90s.
That's
This is what guys did.
Hey, let's go to Sproul Plaza and protest apartheid because there's some hot chicks down there.
Exactly.
No question. You know what's a better way to get a really solid gal? Just sit somewhere with a puppy.
Yeah.
And the women will come flocking to you.
That's worse.
But you know what? Well, I guess.
I mean, because what if you're a homicidal maniac or a psychopath,
true.
but you have a puppy?
Take that back. I did not give that tip.
Yeah,
I
was addressing homicidal maniac.
Puppy trying to escape will be a tip.
So wait, you're saying I should go to a rally, a political rally with a puppy?
No, don't take a puppy to a political rally. But you're right. I mean, aren't we always manipulating,
Yes.
you know, to try to, especially if it's for a quick poke, as you said. No one cares.
Yeah, no one cares. It's just lie away, Martha. You know, I don't know what to ask you. I'm afraid.
You know what? I'm a big proponent of people meeting in person at bars. I met my husband at a bar. You know, it's like the old-fashioned way with a bunch of friends, and I don't remember us talking about feminism like when we first met to get to know each other, but I guess that's the way things happen online. And, you know, then the conversation goes on and on and on before they actually meet each other.
Yes.
So I don't recommend it. I recommend meeting people in person.
You know, Kat, when you were dating, were you always suspicious of a guy trying to act deep? Because that was the thing that guys would always try to do, like memorize maybe like a quote or some poem, and they'd come up to you at a bar and they would like read a poem to you. I used to see that on Blind Date a lot.
It happened to me with this one guy, and now he's dead.
And you know what? Somehow I don't think that was a joke.
No, of course not. No, rest in peace.
Yeah.
But it was a song lyric, but yeah, he is dead now.
Yes.
What? I didn't kill him.
Not
Glad you cleared that up because I was going to question.
I have doubts about that. I think yours is a slow death.
No, yeah, I didn't kill him. But it's also like, I think the key is just don't care if they like you or not. What do you care if someone likes you or not?
Yeah, there's 7 billion people.
There's so many people. And
Yeah.
it's like it's not like it's difficult to find a man who wants to have sex with you. So like, you just be yourself.
Yeah, that is true. Why do you blah, blah, blah. Tell us.
Well, I can only speak from the guy side, and not everyone wants to have sex with us.
Yes.
So I have been a lot of things. I've been an astronomer. I've been a poet. A mechanic. I was Fat Joe the Rapper one night.
You were Fat Joe the Rapper?
One night when I was like 18 in a club, somebody asked me if I was Fat Joe. I was like, yeah, sure.
I am.
I've worn many hats to get
Not
that
enough
ass.
hats,
I don't know how else to put it, but that's what guys do. We lie. The only thing we're not good at is getting out of the lie, and we end up in marriages where we carry the lie and we just keep going and never not knowing the difference between a Milky Way in the sky or a bar. But if you're good at, that's what guys do, man. That's our peacocking. You know, we don't have cool feathers and colors, so we have to a lot.
Yeah. The only thing is, though, the good thing about, I think it's a smart move to go to political events because then the conversation's already started. You don't have to, you can just like walk up to somebody, what's going on over here?
I'm going to say this, Greg, and,
Yes.
and it's probably going to be the last thing I say. Here's the thing. Most of the time, they don't You don't have to say much because they never stop talking. So all you really have
wait a
to
minute, wait a minute.
do
Are
is
you-
agree. You say, yeah, astronomy. They go, yep,
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's
Are
deep.
you saying they as in the women?
Those
I
women,
can't really
they-
commit to that, yes
they
or no.
They just talk all the
A
time.
sexist would, where were you,
A
Gutfeld?
sexist would say that. But
You guys talk a
help
lot
him
and you
out,
fill
help
in the
him out.
blanks and we don't have to.
You were-
You're like that game with the blank lines. I say I, study off.
Ad-lib.
You were
Yes.
using the gender neutral
Mad libs.
pronoun.
Yes.
He was using the gender neutral pronoun.
about it.
And I respect you for that.
Thank you.
Yes. But them chicks don't shut up.
Oh, my.
A sexist would say, and we don't like sexists around here.
No.
No, get your sexist butt out of here.
Tell him, Kat.
That was a great save. Definitely not going to add this to the tape I've been compiling.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.